because this is where I'm like, Charlotte Mason, really? I think she might have been wrong. So the mother who takes pains to endow her children with good habits secures for herself smooth and easy days. I even remember having this quote like on my planner page, on my homeschool plan page. I put it places because I like to just have quotes and things where I can remind myself. And so this was one.
So you're like, easy days, here I come.
Exactly. Secures. Those easy days are secure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good point.
So it never happened though. So I'm not very consistent. I wasn't very consistent. So I obviously didn't really take pains. So, I mean, I tried and I really wanted it, but you could always just fall back on like, well, I must not have done it well enough. I must have.
That's true. It starts to sound like one of those multi-level marketing things where it's like, well, you just need to use more product. You're not using it enough. You're not using it right. Like, yeah, it can be cult-like thinking, I think, with those kinds of things.
If those easy days haven't happened yet, you just haven't tried hard enough. Because it really is like, if you try hard enough, everything will go your way and everything will be easy. There will be no friction with the children. I'm pretty sure that's the next part.
She does talk about that.
But what I read, Brandy's going to like point out what she actually said. But what I heard was smooth and easy days where your children will never resist you. You'll just, easy street, they'll do what they say because you're right, so they'll just do it.
Because you're right.
How hard?
I love it.
This should be easy. All you need is the good habits. So you put them in place, you're good to go. And I was never good to go. My children always questioned me. They always had other ideas. And so I eventually did give up. I mean, why bother if it's just not working?
Actually, I'm going to jump to like the last one though. How are your kids sound lovely. So how are they now? Like, don't you have generally decent habits in your home now?
I think it depends on what you mean.
Okay.
Because we do. Like now I would say, yes, we do. But they are, it's what's normal in our family, I would say, is healthy.
Okay.
And we're happy.
Yeah.
And we're in fellowship with one another and we get things done and we treat one another respectfully and that sort of thing.
I feel like you weren't that big of a failure. I mean, regardless of what you're saying, because you like your kids. And I feel like the kids with truly bad habits become the kinds of teenagers you can't bear.
Well, that's true. So, and I would say that you're going to talk about this later, but obedience was our priority. So there was that. But when I was looking at the Charlotte Mason habits quote and putting it on my checklist and everything, I was thinking more like schedule following. It was behaviors. Like I wanted the day to go without any friction. But I was looking for where they just automatically, and then you're going to pull out your math book, and then you're going to put it away nicely, and your pencil's always going to go in here. Because see, I gave you, and I do this every year. It's like, here is your pencil. Here is the home for your pencil.
You and your pencil problem.
I know. So the habits, I was trying to solve my pencil problem, and it never worked. I've tried every pencil solution, and my children don't have a pencil half the time.
Well, that I cannot solve because I am not sure why. Maybe you have a pencil gremlin in your house or something. I don't know.
They refuse to put it away and they're done.
I do think
I don't put my things away when I'm done either.
So I had two other questions. Did you start with an inspiring idea when you were trying to directly teach a specific habit?
My inspiring idea was that everything would go my way.